Hi, this is Neill Thew from Crew Leader Development, and in this Crew Short I'd like to introduce you to Immunity to Change coaching, or ITC coaching as it's also known, just to give you a flavour of what ITC coaching is and to help you think about whether this is something which you think is likely to be helpful for you. Now, before I talk about ITC coaching specifically, let's just get clear about what coaching is in general. The ICF, which is the International Coach Federation, is the international professional body for coaches and coaching. And their definition of coaching is this: coaching is partnering with clients in a thought-provoking and creative process that inspires them to maximise their personal and professional potential. So in reality, what this looks like is coaching is a conversation which is designed to help you generate new understanding and new insight over what's going on for you, your situation, your progress towards your goals, and then using that new understanding and new insight to design new ways of behaving or to experiment in new ways of behaving so that you can actually make much better and more effective progress towards your goals than you've been able to make by yourself in the past. Coaching is not telling somebody what to do. This remains a partnership in which the client has complete autonomy. The point about coaching is that we're trying to help you develop capacity. We're not trying to create dependency. Coaching is also not psychotherapy. Nobody is going to be asking you to lie on a couch and talk about what happened in your childhood, because coaching is forward focused. It's not focused on delving into the roots of your past. And thirdly, coaching isn't just a cosy kind of conversation either. The point about coaching is that what we're trying to do is work together to help you make significant progress on goals that are really important to you, whether those be professional goals, and with Crew we generally work in a professional context, or personal goals. The coaching process works for both. But the mistake many of us often make when we try to work towards our goals, and now I'm pivoting towards talking specifically about ITC coaching, is that we try to address the goals or behaviours directly. And we all know from bitter experience, I certainly know from bitter experience, if we take the New Year's resolution approach, we set ourselves goals almost with ill intent from the outset, because we, in our heart of hearts, know that we're very unlikely to succeed. And then we fail, and then we tell ourselves a story which says, well, do you know what, if I just had a little bit more commitment, or I had a little bit more willpower, or I persevered a bit longer, everything would be fine. Well, actually, probably no, everything wouldn't be fine, because one of the reasons that we haven't been able to make progress towards our goals is that we always see the world, and we always understand the world, and we always understand our own behaviours within a certain kind of frame. And the chances are that the framework, the mindset that we have right now, is one of the things that's actually getting in the way of us making progress towards our goals. Which isn't to say that we're, daft or stupid or there's something wrong with us. It's merely to say that we are always, all of us, held by certain kinds of assumptions. And those assumptions mean that we will view the world in certain kinds of ways. And there'll be some things that we can see, and there'll be other things that we can't see. So the aim of ITC coaching is to have a kind of an arc. Generally a full arc of ITC coaching is only 10 to 12 sessions. It's not something that's never ending. And in video 3 in the Immunity to Change series, I set out exactly what happens session by session, because there's a very specific order in which we do things. And we use these sessions really to help you identify and address the things in your mindset that are blocking progress. And then once we address those things, once we overturn some of the assumptions that are keeping us locked in place, actually the goal almost magically, it's quite remarkable, deals with itself, because our mindset shifts and then progress towards the goal is suddenly much easier, much clearer, much simpler than it's been in the past. And very typically clients will say, I just don't understand why I couldn't do this before. Well, we couldn't do it before because our mindset wasn't allowing us to do it. Two things I would say about the ITC coaching process right now, so that you're aware of what you're letting yourself in for, is that we do ask you to do some reflective writing between sessions. There's a specific template and a different template that we ask you to fill in session by session. It'll take you an hour, maybe an hour and a half, but it's really important to do this, because the opportunity for you to write down what you've experienced between coaching sessions and reflect on it a little bit, send that to your coach at least 24 hours before the session, gives you and your coach really rich and insightful material to work on, and definitely accelerates progress. And the other thing to say is that for these 10 to 12 sessions, it's really important to establish a regular rhythm of them. The sessions need to be near enough together that you sort of hold the thread of what's going on, you don't get lost where you are in your progress, but far enough apart that you have time to try out new things, reflect on how they've gone, and then do the writing. So we find generally for most people, sessions about every 2 weeks seems to be the right rhythm, but that's entirely negotiable. So if you're interested in talking to us about whether an ITC arc would be something that would be really helpful to you or not, then we're always delighted to hear from you. Please feel free to contact us. You can either contact myself, Neill, at crewleaderdevelopment.com, or Trevor at crewleaderdevelopment.com. You'll find more resources about immunity to change coaching and about adaptive leadership, which is the other thing we work on our website, and we look forward to hearing from you.